guys, I'm Bailey. If you're interested in seeing my newborn must-haves, then just keep watching. All of my favorite things that I've used and sworn by over the last 7 weeks that I want to show you. Okay, so I know this is the most cliche newborn must-have, but I truly have used it non-stop, and that is the DockATot. My mother-in-law gave Kai this as a present. She bought the crib and the DockATot for us, which is so sweet, but he uses the DockATot every single night when he goes to bed. Right now it's kind of just in the middle of our bed, and he sleeps in it, and it has the walls, so basically we put it higher than our heads are, and we keep our blankets underneath of it, and so he's basically just so comfortable, so comfy, cozy, and safe, and we have him right there beside us, which gives us the peace of mind that we need in the night to make sure when we wake up he's okay. We can, peek on him, make sure everything is good. I feel like the bright colors are too much. It could cause the baby to fuss. So I love the black and white because it's not too stimulating for them. If you think of a newborn, they come out and even the crack in a wall is so stimulating for them because they just haven't seen anything for so long, and they're just trying to amalgamate all of their senses and trying to learn the world, and so I really didn't want to overstimulate him, and I wanted to stick with things for him to look at so that it wasn't too much. But he really, really enjoys the archway. I feel like I can probably get a good 15 to 20 minutes out of him just staring at it, and sometimes if I put it above his eye level so he has to look up a little bit, just a bit, to look at it, he will fall asleep. So that's an added bonus. My next newborn must-have is the Halo Sleep Sack. I bought this right before he was born because I was worried about him being cold at nighttime. It's really cold outside for our January baby, and so I wanted something super cozy. I purchased this in the newborn size, and unfortunately it doesn't fit him anymore. He grew out of it at about 6 weeks old, so he no longer wears it, which I'm surprised about because it looks so big, but it really isn't that big when their legs go in it. And I just find this so easy to use. You can just velcro it open, unzip it, put the baby in, velcro him back up, and just know that he's cozy. My next newborn must-have is the Lila Baby Carrier. We decided to go with the All Seasons one because you can zip the front panel down. It allows you to have the mesh exposed, so it's a lot cooler in the summertime, but then you can zip it up in the winter to keep the baby warm. Now this is good for newborn babies between 7 pounds and all the way up to 45 pounds. And there's 6 different positions that you can put your baby in when you're using this. We've tried the narrow position with legs out for him and the wide position, but we went with the color Sand. I really, really like it. We actually were given a Moby wrap, and I tried it and it didn't work for us. I just found it was too much fabric to fold. I didn't feel like he was secure. This way I know that he is secure for sure and I'm not doing anything wrong. It's super user-friendly, which works for me. And sometimes all I'll do is I'll drive places, he'll be in his car seat, and I'll have this around my waist already, and I'll just pop him in it and we'll go grocery shopping and we'll run errands, and I just find it's so much better because I don't really like him to be in his car seat for too long. It kind of has them in a hunched position like this, and they're developing so rapidly that it can cause problems for his spine and the development of it when he's just kind of like this for a long time. So my biggest thing is just to get him out of that car seat and either get him in like a laying flat bassinet style stroller, or in this case I like the baby carrier. And my next newborn must-haves depend on where you live, but in my case my baby wears these every time we leave the house. These are little bonnets made by the Rain People. They have a shop based out of Vancouver Island, and I absolutely love their bonnets. This bonnet didn't start fitting him until he was about 5 weeks, I think, and they're both in the size 0 to 3 months, so it probably won't fit them right away. I'm not sure if they make newborn sizes. This one I got no beak and a palm put on it, and it's all lined on the inside, super cozy. I love these. My husband laughs at me because he says that bonnets are silly looking and they're like old-fashioned, but that's why I love them so much, you guys. Like, it reminds me of little vintage babies, like, you know, in the olden days when like those cute little vintage boys would go to church and they'd be in their little bonnets. Oh my god, that's just the style I envision for him. So these are adorable. Another baby must-have is the Nose Frida snot sucker. Now, at first I could not get into the groove of this. I was like, what is so amazing about this? Why is it not sucking my baby's boogers? So basically I would just suck and pull it out of his nose, and it wasn't doing much, but I've learned that if you suck and you like go inwards while you're sucking to kind of pull the boogers out, it works a lot better. So I do this every single morning. This is part of our morning routine together, and I make sure that I get all those boogies out and baby boy can breathe a lot better. Babies don't breathe through their mouths until a little later on anyways, so you really want their nose to be clear. So this is amazing. I don't know if this is gross, but I don't change the filter after every use. This is my 3rd filter. I change it about once a week. So I just detach this part here and I clean it with soap and water after every use. Every day I do that, and then I put it back on, and it seems to work. I'm still using the filters that came with the pack, so I haven't had to purchase extra filters. My next newborn must-have is, of course, diapers. Now, I have tried Pampers and the Honest Company diapers so far. I haven't tried anything else. Honestly, I like both. At first, I thought I hated the Honest Company diapers because their newborn size is a lot smaller than the Pampers newborn size. So here I am thinking, oh my god, he keeps blowing out of every single Honest Company diaper. They're a lot smaller than the Pampers ones. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for diapers. Different brands are different sizes. This is my for sure newborn must-have. I have tried a few different kinds of bum cream, but this Baby and Eve Special Bum Balm is amazing. Kai has never had a red bum, he's never had diaper rash, and I honestly believe it's because of this cream. I'm obsessed with it. I use it, this is kind of gross, but I use it when I have razor burn because I swear, like, this will make it feel better in an instant. It's so good. I remember using it when I was pregnant because I had such sensitive skin and I was obsessed, so now we both use it. Now, a little goes a really long way with this stuff. It spreads so nicely. They make the special bum balm and the everyday bum balm. So I'm going to really try to find a link for this and link it down below, because I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried this yet, go and get some. My next newborn must-have is the BioGaia Protective Infant Colic Relief. So these are simply just probiotic drops. I started at about 4 weeks, when he was 4 weeks old. Ever since I started using these drops daily with him, he has been the happiest little boy. He used to have the witching hour between 5 and 10, where if he wasn't on me nursing, he was miserable. And it made my husband so sad because those were the times that he was home from work. He's like, he doesn't want to hang out with me. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is his witching hour. Like, come home during the day. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. It worked for us, so I don't know if it will work for everyone, but I would suggest trying this before anything else. I'm super surprised that I'm sharing this as a newborn must-have with you, but it's essential for us. So the first couple nights we were changing our baby's bum. He was brand new and the wipes were so cold. I'm telling you, like, he would shake and shiver when the wipes first touched his bum. So we actually got this as a gift at my baby shower. We didn't think we were going to use it, so we put it in storage and just kind of moved on. And I didn't put it in the nursery because it didn't fit in like the little caddy that I have on my change table. In the middle of the night when I'm doing changes, he hardly wakes up now, so it's really, really easy for me to change his bum with the warm wipes and put him back down to sleep. This is the Prince Lionheart Baby Wipes Warmer, and again, I will link it below, but I would suggest trying it. We keep ours plugged in all the time. So my next newborn must-have is something else I'm really, really surprised that I love so much. This is the Munchkin white noise machine, and Kai is obsessed with this. Like, I do not know how I would get through nights and even daytimes without this white noise machine. The moment I turn on the white noise, he is so calm and so content and just falls right to sleep. When we were pregnant, we kept saying we don't want a clutch, you know, that he'll rely on to fall asleep and he'll always need white noise and blah blah blah. But then when we had him, it was a whole other ball game. This is probably my #1 newborn must-have out of everything. And this one's actually super cool because it has a ton of other features to it. It has a nightlight that's just a really soft blue light, so at nighttime it's almost enough to be able to just use that to change your baby's bottom. It also has a projector, so you can choose which discs you want to put in, and it will just shine on the ceiling above their crib. My favorite feature about this machine is the voice activation. How it works is you set the timer, so say 15 minutes. As soon as a voice activates it, which at nighttime will be a baby crying, the sound that you chose comes on and the projector comes on and stays on for 15 minutes or whatever you choose for your timer. This is kind of a funny newborn must-have, but for me it has been so essential. It's hand cream. So this is shea butter with vitamin E. It's all natural and it's unscented because I'm always touching my baby's mouth when I'm latching him, and I always have my hands all over him. So I have been doing a lot of hand washing since I had him. And no, it's not like I never washed my hands before, but I wash my hands constantly now, like all the time. And I expect people who come over to do the same. I'm a little paranoid. Like, for me, I get so anxious at the thought of dirty hands touching my baby and then him getting sick. I don't know how I would cope with him getting sick, and I know it's going to happen soon, but I'm not ready, you guys. Like, the thought of, anyways, I need to move on. But this cream has really helped my hands. I've used so much of it and I just got it. But basically they've been really dry from so much washing, so I rely on this almost every time after I wash my hands. Another newborn must-have for me is the 4Moms Mamaroo. Now, when I was pregnant, I saw this obviously on the market, and I just thought, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. I am not spending that kind of money on a baby swing. So I didn't buy it. I actually didn't buy any baby chairs or baby swings because I'm really, really big on my baby like laying flat, so that's why I put him in the docket top with the arch. I don't like him in this hunched position. It's not good for him to explore the world that way. There's a parenting approach called RIE parenting, and it actually focuses on having your baby lay flat and not forcing them to sit up until they're ready to sit up. It kind of is big on just letting your baby be in the stage that they're in without trying to change it, if that makes sense. I don't know, you guys can do a lot more research on it. It's a really, really interesting approach to parenting. I've taken a lot of tips from it. I don't follow it fully, but I do follow some of it. So anyways, that is why I decided not to get a baby chair. So when I say that this is a must-have for me. It's a huge thing. My sister and brother-in-law actually had an extra Mamaroo, so they gave it to us to try, and I am so incredibly grateful for them that they gave it to us because I'm obsessed. As soon as I put him in it, he is so happy and calm and content, and he's never that happy unless he's in my arms. So like, for him to be equally as content in that baby chair that he is when he's in my arms is huge, guys. Like, this allows me to get myself ready if we have somewhere to go. This allows me to eat breakfast or prepare my meals. It is the best thing ever. My final newborn must-have is the Haka. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but I absolutely love it. It's quality food-grade silicone, and it's really portable and convenient to use. It's kind of like handheld, so you can just carry it with you wherever you go. So basically, what you would do with the Haka is just give it a good squeeze, latch it on, and have your baby feed on the other side. While baby's feeding, that letdown is triggered on both sides, as you probably know. This catches your letdown and keeps it so that it doesn't go anywhere, but it also helps trigger more letdown because it's a suction. So I use this on average, I would say like every second day, and I'll just latch it on my morning feed, so not my super early morning feed when he's up at 6 a.m., but the next one around 9 or 10 a.m. And if I do both sides for that feed, it gives me enough for one bottle. So if I do that every morning, I'll have a bottle for the end of the day. You can stuff it in your diaper bag, you know, you can pack it easily, and it's super easy to wash. So this is definitely a newborn must-have. I use the silicone Komotomo bottles with it. I only purchased 2 of them. They came in a 2-pack because I hardly use them. I only use them if I know I'm going to have a glass of wine. But for mamas who pretty much exclusively breastfeed and you just want to be able to have extra milk in your freezer, you know, just in case, then I would suggest using this. I can't believe baby boy has managed to stay asleep through this entire video. Like, he's still back there in his Mamaroo, sound asleep. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my newborn must-haves video. If you have a must-have that you think is better than these ones, share it in the comments below and let me know. Or if you tried some of these and they didn't work out for you, also let me know. And if you'd like to see more mama content and videos like this, please hit that subscribe button or the bell to be notified when new videos go up. And if you enjoyed this one, then like it. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.